Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to WWE 2K Brand Warfare. Today is episode 3, and it's an episode that is full of Takeover of the NXT variety, as our pay-per-view for today's episode is NXT Takeover Chicago. Now, if you don't know how this series works, if this is your first time watching 2K Brand Warfare, let me explain. We drafted 4 separate rosters for 4 separate brands. An 80 superstar draft pool was put in, randomly generated out into 4 groups, and then also then by me split into divisions. With this, we will then go through a full calendar year of pay-per-views only. We will see what WWE 2K19 generates as the match. We will watch one match from each brand. The best matches get the most points. It is a point-based system. By the end of the season, we'll have a brand of the season, a superstar of the season, and much more. Not much more, that's pretty much it. But if you didn't see the last episode, I'll see if I can remember. We kicked off Raw, where AJ Styles retained the WWE Championship against Aleister Black in a tables match, in what was actually, I put as, I believe, worst match of the night. Over then on NXT, we saw Sting retain the NXT title against Shinsuke Nakamura in a steel cage match. I think that was second worst match of the night. NITRO, Roman Reigns defeated Samoa Joe to become WCW World Heavyweight Champion in second best match of the night. But our best match of the night was when Adam Cole beat Braun Strowman and Finn Balor in a Triple Threat Extreme Rules match for SmackDown's World Heavyweight Championship. Your standings as of right now, if I get my notepad open. Let me check here. Currently, your brand of the season is NXT on 4 points, followed by Nitro and SmackDown on 3, Raw on 2. Your superstar of the season is a 5-way tie between Raw's AJ Styles, NXT's Elias, WCW's Samoa Joe, and SmackDown's Adam Cole and Braun Strowman. Superstars pick up a singular point for winning a match. Being in the best match of the night will give you 3 points, then obviously 2 points, 1 point, and the worst match of the night gets no points. So, one superstar in this video will of course walk away with 4 points in total. But with that being said, we're kicking off NXT TakeOver Chicago with Monday Night Raw. Let's see what they have to offer for episode 3. Well, after looking through Raw's NXT TakeOver Chicago match card, feels weird to say that, but after looking through the match card, the match I have selected is our first United Kingdom Championship match of the series. So we're not looking at the WWE Championship match this time. That was a rematch between Aleister Black and AJ Styles in a regular one-on-one matchup. Didn't go for that one because they didn't have a great match the last time round. The match I've decided to go for is a 2 out of 3 falls match, where Shelton Benjamin challenges the WWE United Kingdom champion, Chris Jericho. Another noteworthy match on the card was Seth Rollins versus Kurt Angle, but I like the added factor of this being a 2 out of 3 falls match. So let's get into it. Benjamin and Chris Jericho in our first matchup of episode 3 of Brand Warfare. As here comes the gold standard. His first appearance this season, Shelton Benjamin. Of course, this NXT TakeOver pay-per-view, the entire episode, of course, NXT being one of our brands. The reason I've done this is because we didn't have... I'm not doing Money in the Bank, because a Money in the Bank briefcase wouldn't work with this concept. Because it's not about, winning the championship. It's about, putting on best matches. It'd be weird to have some Money in the Bank matches. It's weird. The only kind of gimmick match that's, for, opportunity that I'm still doing is Royal Rumble. Because I'd like to, have a Royal Rumble. Because I've got, a unique concept for the Royal Rumble. Money in the Bank just would not work. So, we've replaced Money in the Bank with TakeOver Chicago. Bar that, most pay-per-views are just WWE regular pay-per-views. I might throw in a WCW one if we have one. But Benjamin makes his way into the ring. As here comes the United Kingdom Champion, Le Champion, Y2J, Chris Jericho. Jericho has held that United Kingdom Championship since day 1. I believe so. He has been champion since day 1. Of course, we haven't watched any of his matches, meaning Jericho has got no points on the board so far. Points will only count for these superstars if we watch their match. So tonight, AJ Styles and Aleister Black, despite being fighting for the WWE Championship, none of those men are going to gain any more points than what they already have. Where I believe is Black's on none and Styles is on 4. to my knowledge. That would be correct. Because he had 3 episode 1, they got an extra one in episode 2 for winning. So, Styles remain on 4 points. Jericho and Benjamin look to at least get a minimum of 1, but could walk out tonight with 4 in total. There is the beautiful WWE United Kingdom Championship. Raw's mid-card championship belt is because it's an NXT pay-per-view. We're going to get the fade-out light. There we go. Shelton Benjamin looking to win the title. Him, Miz, Jericho, Killian Dane have all been kind of floating about this division, and this has been the first match that I've went, okay, this could cook. Benjamin and Jericho, 2 out of 3 falls. Sign me right up. That would be the match I'd want to see most out of this card. That's kind of what I base it on. Which match do I think I'd want to see the most? Which one do I think is going to be the most fun? For example, in episode 1, if you did not see, there was an NXT title match between Sting and Shinsuke Nakamura. But the match I went for was a 5-man ladder match for the North American title between Lince Dorado, the man who would win the match, Elias, Big Show, Zack Ryder, and Jason Jordan. And that ended up being match of the night, despite being the only non-world title match. So maybe this match could have the same fate and be our match of the night. Referee holds up the United Kingdom Championship. Benjamin and Jericho are ready. Referee rings the bell. 2 out of 3 falls of Benjamin with a nice counter. It is basic rules, so DQs and rope breaks and counters and all that are on, but the only difference is it is 2 out of 3 falls, so you must pin your opponent or tap them out, not once, but twice. Is Shelton Benjamin now working on Chris Jericho here, trying to lift up the champion, but Jericho with an uppercut to counter Benjamin. And Jericho, the big step up enziguri connects, Benjamin rolling out the way. Shelton Benjamin now gets a kick to the gut by Jericho, and Jericho clotheslines him in the corner. And now Chris Jericho, let me change my mic, I think I might have got a little bit louder there, hopefully. Chris Jericho now lifting up Benjamin, deadlift suplex perhaps here. Positions himself a little bit better, but Benjamin takes an opportunity to counter into a suplex of his own. And now, Shelton Benjamin once again has control of this match. Benjamin now lifting Jericho. Jericho counters, picks the leg of Shelton Benjamin. And now trying to go after the leg. Stop a lot of Benjamin's offense. Oh, Benjamin with a monkey flip. Thought he was going to go for a code breaker. Throw some disrespect on Jericho, but no, hits a monkey flip. Benjamin, one of the most underrated in-ring talents of all time. But he's been planted by a Michinoku driver. Jericho to score the first fall. And a kick out at 1 by Shelton Benjamin, who, as I've just said, one of the most underrated in-ring talents of all time, in my honest opinion. Benjamin now double underhook. Gutbuster! Wow, thought he was going to fall through to a suplex, but puts him back down. And also, that's probably more devastating than what I thought he was going for. Chris Jericho, though, runs in. And a big flying forearm connects by Jericho. And now Jericho, look at this. Benjamin, though, with a shoulder drag. Shelton Benjamin now going to throw Chris Jericho into the bottom right corner. Wait for a splash. Oh my god, wait, what's this? Oh, Benjamin! Beautiful kick there. Again, look at the offense of Shelton Benjamin. One of the best in-ring of all time. Benjamin now dropping him with a gourd buster. And now Shelton Benjamin, no, Chris Jericho gets back up and he's going to throw Benjamin into that bottom right corner. Waiting for a clothesline. Benjamin got a counter. Shelton Benjamin now powerbomb position, but Chris Jericho is going to fight out of it. And now the champion, kick to the gut, has him in the corner. Chris Jericho now, oh my god, holy shit! Face wash, actually driving it into the face of the challenger, and Jericho now seeing an opportunity to work on the leg, and he's going to try and tap out Shelton Benjamin for the first fall of this matchup. Is Benjamin going to tap? Or will he get out of it? Shelton Benjamin now. Big strike to the face, gets out of it. No! Jericho reversing back, and now Chris Jericho, look at this. Double underhook, backbreaker! Beautiful move by Jericho, who gets a lion salt. Lion salt connecting into the cover. 1. Oh, wow. Shelton Benjamin out at 1. It's going to be a long match, ladies and gentlemen. And Jericho now lining up Benjamin to officially get the first fall. Gonna run in and get the code breaker. Code breaker connects on Shelton Benjamin. 1, 2, kick out. Benjamin still in it, and it is still 0-0, 0-0. Benjamin not willing to go down that easily. And he's coming back now. He's putting up a fight as Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin with a huge super kick. Jericho in huge trouble here now. That backbreaker we saw at the start of the matchup. Into the cover now. Thinks he might have enough to pin the champion. Gets a 2 count and nothing more. Benjamin though, setting up for the finish. Are we going to see a bit of pay dirt here? We are! Pay dirt connects by Shelton Benjamin. Cover on the champion. Is Jericho going to have as much resilience as Shelton had? A 2 count and a 3. Shelton Benjamin scoring the first fall of the match, and he's 1-0 up, but Jericho back to his feet. Northern Light suplex can't follow through. Come on, baby! That's Adam Cole's thing. And now Chris Jericho, the comeback is on. Shoulder tackle, and now what is Jericho thinking? Benjamin throws Jericho over the top rope. Chris Jericho now is on the top. Jericho diving double axe handle. Chris Jericho has mounted a comeback here, and this could lead to him tying up the points. Benjamin counters, and now Jericho, big elbow to the knee, wait for a step up enziguri. Shelton Benjamin saw it coming though, and the challenger has this glorious opportunity, and he throws Jericho outside the ring. Of course, count is on here. If Benjamin were to now get a count out, it would give him the win. 2 out of 3 falls. There is technically no champion's advantage in a 2 out of 3 falls match. As now Benjamin picking up Jericho. Super kick again! Wow! Flush connection right to the jaw of the champion. Benjamin taking a bit to recompose himself. Might have taken too long there. We're going to have to wait and see. A 2 and a kick out. Benjamin just taking a bit too long. Fucking hell. A bit too long to get into the cover there. But Shelton Benjamin now has Jericho lined up where he wants him. Shelton Benjamin, huge run in. Pay dirt! The second time tonight. Into the cover. Do we have a new United Kingdom champion? We do! Shelton Benjamin, the gold standard, wins the United Kingdom Championship in a fairly one-sided contest against the guy who held the title for so long, Chris Jericho. Pretty alright match as far as things go. Shelton Benjamin now officially has a point on the board. Will he be able to pick up more tonight, or will NXT, NITRO and SmackDown have better matches to provide? I was shocked by that kick out, to be fair. I thought that was it, but there, huge super kick. Beautiful in-ring technician is Shelton Benjamin, and his hard work has paid off tonight with the WWE United Kingdom Championship victory. I'll fix my hair once we pause and we get back into it, because this is just not sitting. Oh wait, hold on. Nope. I thought it's because my camera's reversed. I always put it the wrong way. Shelton Benjamin though knocks off Chris Jericho to become WWE United Kingdom Champion. In your opening contest, as there is the title being presented to the man himself. Ain't no stopping him now. Shelton Benjamin's the champion. As let's now move on to NXT and see what they've got to offer for Takeover Chicago. Ladies and gentlemen, NXT are going all out tonight, as the match that I've selected for NXT is a triple threat match for Sting's NXT Championship between the man himself Sting, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. A beautiful matchup. Not a single other match on the card came close. Big Show failed to capture the North American Championship against Elias. Jinder Mahal took on The Rock. But this match, without a doubt, would be the highlight of the show. Let's see, can it beat Chris Jericho, Shelton Benjamin? Of course, it seems that Nakamura's time at the top of the card might be over, because obviously that's 2 failed title matches against Sting in a row. Of course, we didn't watch the first one. We watched the second one last episode. NXT Championship on the line again here on Brand Warfare. And it's the first time we're seeing this man, as well as the other man in the match as the challenger. But this is the prize fighter. Kevin Owens looks to capture the NXT Championship, a title he has held before in WWE, but not on the landscape of Grand Warfare. Of course, a completely new format to the world of sports, entertainment, and professional wrestling. As Kevin Owens is here. Out next. It's either his current best friend or his former best friend. I couldn't tell you. It is Sami Zayn. Let's go. Sami Zayn. I'm guessing the former best friend of Kevin Owens, considering this match has been made. Sami Zayn, another man very familiar with the NXT Championship. Of course, was champion, actually lost the title to Kevin Owens due to referee stoppage back in the day. Back in like 2015 odds. But Sami Zayn makes his way to the ring is finally. Let's welcome it, the man who's been NXT champion since episode 1. It's Sting! The crow, my crow. Sting is here. That man right there, your NXT World Champion, has retained against Shinsuke Nakamura twice. And now defends against... Woo! Now defends against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a triple threat matches. Let's just get this shut away. I cannot wait any longer. NXT Championship on the line. Will we see the world title, mid-card title, or a non-title match for Nitro and SmackDown? We'll have to wait and see. But first, we've got to get through this matchup. NXT World Title on the line. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Sting. Triple threat. No disqualification, no counters as Owens immediately leaves the ring. Crowd chant for Sting. Sting and Zayn locking up. Sting decides to go after Zayn instead of Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens back into the ring now. And now, oh, Zayn and Owens now. I think they're trying to work together against Sting. But Sting is not letting that happen. And takes out both competitors. But Kevin Owens, huge clothesline. Sting now going to try and trip the leg of Kevin, and he does. And now Sting going to continue the assault on Kevin Owens. Now notices Sami Zayn. And Sting, wow! Huge jumping DDT. Turns his attention to Kevin Owens. And now Sting, look at this inverted atomic drop. And Sting, complete control of this triple threat match so far. Owens and Zayn barely getting any offense in. Kevin Owens now. Oh, big forearm shot. And Sting is knocked down to his knee. Kevin Owens went for a headbutt. Sting caught him with a jawbreaker, but Zayn from behind. Back suplex. And now Zayn and Owens saying every man for themselves. And now Zayn and Owens get to lock up. Sami Zayn had Owens on the top rope, but Owens stopped it. And now Kevin Owens, look at this. This package neck breaker onto Sami Zayn. Brutal move, and now Sting just feeling it. Sting now going to get back into the ring. Telling the crowd to get behind him, letting Zayn and Owens fight it out. Sting back into the ring now. Kevin Owens forward to the face. Owens now with a fireman's carry. Sami Zayn dropping Kevin Owens. And now Sting. Oh my god, huge jumping elbow to the head of Sami Zayn. Zayn gets up, Sting throws him back. Saying you stay down. Sting now has Zayn, and then he's just going to clench at that shoulder to try and tap out the underdog from the underground. But no. Kevin Owens stops it. Sting clotheslines Kevin Owens in the corner for a second time tonight. Sting now, look at this. Lifts him up and drops him down. Beautiful there by the champion. Sting now going to throw Kevin Owens into the top right corner of this NXT TakeOver Chicago ring. And now a Stinger splash. Owens though fights right back. Zayn's back in, went for a clothesline. Sami Zayn now. Look at this, Sami Zayn. Oh, beautiful Michinoku driver. And now Zayn and Owens once again get to go at it. That was fucking beautiful from Sami Zayn. And Zayn now with a Kimura to tap out Kevin Owens to win the NXT title. Owens fights back, went for a strike. Zayn caught him. And now Sami Zayn putting Kevin Owens on the ropes. What is Zayn thinking? Sami Zayn throws Kevin off the ropes, ducks down. Sting just tore it away. Oh my god! What a clothesline! And now Zayn drops Sting. And I think I can't tell whether the crowd are behind him or against him. Oh my god, just washing the face of the champion. Cover now by Sami Zayn. Kick out at one. I think half the crowd were booing, the other half were chanting Sami. So it's a pretty split crowd here. In Chicago. Will CM Punk return? Sit out jawbreaker now by Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens back into the ring. Big clothesline breaking it up. And now Owens catching Zayn off it. Backbreaker. Sting taunting in the corner. Owens, luckily for Sting, hasn't noticed. Kevin Owens went for a pop-up powerbomb. Zayn got a Hurricane Rana. And now Sting going for a powerbomb. But Sami Zayn fights back. And now Zayn, kick to the gut. Sami, flatliner on the champion. Sting busted open, rolling out. And now Sami and Owens one-on-one. Sami trying to steal the victory here, but only a 1 count. And now Sami Zayn lifting up his former best friend. Gonna throw him into the corner now. What is Sami Zayn thinking here? Zayn. Oh my god, this is a callback to 2K16 Universe Mode against Dolph Ziggler. Zayn! Suicide Tornado DDT! Chicago, you are fucking right. This is awesome. DDT on Sting on the outside now. And now Zayn has the champion. Decides to let him go, going for a forearm. Sting fights back. Sting went for that jumping DDT. Zayn, Russian leg sweep. What a match we are witnessing here. And now Zayn. Zayn! Blue Thunderbomb! And Sting might be done. Owens and Zayn now trying to fight each other over the body of Sting. And Owens catching Zayn. Throws him up the steel stairs. Kevin Owens now going to go for a bit of weaponry here. And Kevin Owens, what's he going to grab? Owens has a ladder. Ladder by Kevin Owens. And hits Sting right in the face with the ladder. Owens again. But no, Sting back to his feet. Sting avoids the ladder shot. And takes the ladder right off of Kevin Owens. And hits it with it. No. Kevin grabs it back. And Sting grabs it right back. Dropping it down. Zayn picks it back up. Owens. No, not the outside. Owens, oh, that package falling powerbomb. I thought for a minute he went for the package pile driver. That would have killed Sting. Owens now throws Zayn halfway across the ring, full way across the ringside area. Owens now once again with that ladder. And now he sees Sami Zayn. And instead he throws it into the ring. Doesn't want to hit Zayn with it. And Zayn going to make him pay for that. Sami Zayn now, it won't win the match. But it's going to take out Kevin Owens. The Koji clutch. Locked in on the outside. Owens might tap out, but it's not going to do anything. As Owens is tapping out. If this was False Count Anywhere, we'd have a new NXT champion. But this match will continue. Sami Zayn now has Sting. And what's he going to do with the champion? Maybe put him back into the ring. Oh my god. Face first off the hardest part of the ring. If you didn't know, the apron. And now Sami Zayn, no Sting, throws Sami back in. Sting and Sami Zayn now back in this ring. This could be setting up for the finish. Sting now, lifting Zayn. Oh, an atomic drop. Sting not done. A second for good measure. Zayn is down. Lifting him back up, not quite finished with him yet. Sting, Zayn counters. Sami Zayn now. Went for a step up enziguri. Sting countered. Owens saw no weapons. So he's just decided to get back into the ring now. Sting now. Stinger splash. Cover now on Sami Zayn, and Owens realizing this has to break it. Kevin Owens breaking it up. And a huge headbutt, a forearm. Sting countered. Sting with a chop. Woo! Kevin Owens rolling out the ring. Cover on Sami Zayn to retain. And a 2 count from Sting. Fantastic matchup here on NXT TakeOver Chicago, episode 3 of Brand Warfare. Sting now, Scorpion, Death, Drop. And Sting will now retain the NXT World Championship. Great matchup. Kevin Owens just a bit too late, and Sting can keep a hold of the NXT title once again. Big win for Sting here. There's that blue thunderbomb by Sami Zayn on the outside. It was a fantastic match of that Koji clutch. You saw Kevin Owens tapping out. And Zayn, maybe making a mistake of letting it go so soon, could have kept the offense in to keep Kevin's away for longer. Sting, of course, hitting that Scorpion Splash. And then hit the Scorpion Death Drop to pick up the win. Kevin Owens was too late to get there. Sting, with the blood down his face, can still call himself NXT World Champion. But with that being said, it is now time to move on to see what WCW Thursday Nitro have on offer for us for episode 3 of Brand Warfare. For the first time so far in Brand Warfare, we are going to see a non-title match, as the match I've selected for Nitro is a Hell in a Cell match between the Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre and the dead man, the Undertaker. Reason for this: elsewhere on the card, you had Baron Corbin versus Rhino for the WCW US title, and a one-on-one normal rematch between Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Taker versus Drew, Hell in a Cell. I think that's got to be a match. So our first Hell in a Cell match of Brand Warfare and our first non-championship match. Drew McIntyre. We've seen him once before, and it was on episode 1 where Samoa Joe squashed him to become WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Somehow it wasn't worst match of the night despite being a squash, so Drew's currently sitting on 1 point. A win against The Undertaker would do this man wonders. Because I actually didn't mention it when we did the last match, but I have officially put the NXT Championship match over the WWE United Kingdom Championship match. Sting already getting an extra point now, sitting on 3, is guaranteed to at least now be sitting on 4 by the end of the night, but could be sitting on 6. Drew McIntyre, though, on his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland. Drew McIntyre took on The Undertaker last week's episode at Extreme Rules in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Taker came up with a victory. Of course, we never watched that match, so we never got any points. But when I saw that they were running it back, this time Hell in a Cell, I feel like this had to be the match we went for. Drew McIntyre now, the chosen one, the Scottish psychopath, battles the dead man in one of the deadliest structures in the entire industry, the 20-foot Hell in a Cell. As here comes the dead man, the American badass, the Undertaker. The presence being felt here by this takeover crowd. Undertaker making his way down the ramp, skipping it because notoriously long ass entrance. Taker and Drew run it back for maybe the last time. This time in Hell in a Cell, referee rings the bell. Here we go. As Taker now, we can't really see because of the cell, but it's fine. Taker, look at this, suplex to Drew to start off the match. And fans are chanting for Undertaker, understandably so. I'd be rooting for Drew, of course, but I'm a non-biased commentator. However, sometimes match results will affect my opinions. This case, probably not. However, if, Baron Corbin were to defeat Drew for the world title, I would not be too happy. This match, though, either man could win, and as long as they put on a good performance, it should do well in our rankings. Taker now, stomping away at Drew. Kicks him, flips him over. Now the Undertaker, what's he thinking here? Nothing, as Drew trips him up. And now Drew McIntyre back on top of the action. Drew McIntyre now has Undertaker. Look at this! Deadlift! Set out powerbomb on the dead man. The Phenom already in trouble, but he gets an uppercut onto Drew. Two similarly sized men, but actually taking one of the few men that can actually make McIntyre look like the smaller one. Is McIntyre now, look at this, just locking the arm and gets the elbows onto the arm of the Undertaker to maybe stop him from delivering the choke slam. Smart thinking by Drew, and now just rapid grounded punches on the Undertaker and a stomp to the gut for good measure. Drew McIntyre now, of course, Hell in a Cell, anything goes. McIntyre being kicked off by Taker now. Rolling out the way, Drew McIntyre now, look at this, oh my god, the strength! Unreal strength by McIntyre, but Taker back on top. Of course, if you didn't see the last video, I also mentioned that after this episode, starting episode 4, we will do one of 3 superstar shakeups. Once this match ends, I'll explain now how it's going to work as Drew goes for a headbutt, Taker with a flying clothesline. Basically, each brand will get one, as there's a quick cover here, but he's going to kick out, I would imagine. So, yep. Each brand will get one random superstar from each other brand. So, essentially each brand loses 3 superstars. Raw will get a random superstar from SmackDown, NXT, and Nitro. Each brand, same thing, just with the other brands. It will be completely randomly generated based on a random number generator through numbers 1 to 18, because there's 20 per brand, and obviously you cannot take a champion. As Drew McIntyre gets the Future Shock DDT on the Undertaker. Drew backs into the corner now. Here we go. Drew, this would be a huge upset. Claymore into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by the Undertaker. Not enough to put him away. But yeah, completely randomly generated. If you draw a number between 9 and 1, you're going to get a main event superstar. Between 10 and 18, it's going to be a mid-carder. That is how it's going to work. And I will do that after this video. And then in the next video to open up, I will go through the brand changes that we will see. But for now, again, one of these men, because they're not fighting for a championship, there's a very decent chance that one of these men could be leaving Nitro and heading to another brand, whether it be Raw, NXT, or SmackDown. But the Undertaker now fighting back against McIntyre. Here we go! Taker with a choke slam! And Drew McIntyre is in trouble. Cover now. Gets a 2 and a kick out by Drew. Not enough to put him away. The Undertaker now feeling it. Taker eyeing up Drew McIntyre. If he can get this, it will be over. Undertaker now. Tombstone. No, Drew. Counters the Tombstone. Claymore. Claymore. Oh my God. Drew. 1, 2. Oh my God. How? Drew McIntyre, hitting 2 Claymores, has just beaten The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match. Holy shit. The Claymore out of nowhere after the counter to the Tombstone pile driver. McIntyre now, despite being squashed in his WCW World title match earlier on, like 2 episodes ago. After that victory, Drew has got to be in contention for the world title, of course, unless he gets drafted to a different brand in the Superstar Shakeup. But a huge victory there for Drew McIntyre. As I don't think it beats the NXT title match, but I don't know. I'm 50-50 on whether to put it above the UK title match, because I think the UK title match was a little bit better. But because this one had an abrupt finish. But I also enjoyed this match more. So I think I'm going to put this over Raw's UK title match, but just not above NXT's NXT title match. So Drew McIntyre gets the win here. And this may be the shortest episode of this we've done. Thank God. Not a fucking 5 GB video to upload. Drew McIntyre gets the win, as we're now going to move on to our final match of the night. Let's see what SmackDown have for NXT TakeOver Chicago. Our final match of the night for episode 3 of Brand Warfare. It's the first time we will see the Intercontinental Championship on the line. Xavier Woods defends against Jey Uso, Dolph Ziggler, Rey Mysterio in a TLC match. Elsewhere in the card, Braun Strowman versus Adam Cole for the World Heavyweight Championship. Nearly went for that one, but I really like the lineup of this match, and I think this match would be more entertaining. Only other match on the card that I thought was funny was Kurt Hawkins versus Kane, which could have been fun. But we have went for this match, which means this episode we only saw 1 world title matchup. Interesting. But out first was the only member of the Usos to actually be put into the draft pool. Of course, next season, if we stick with 2K19 or go to a different game, I'm still deciding on that, we could see Jimmy Uso take Jay's place. But out comes, representing the Usos, not main event yet, but main event, Jey Uso. Battling with Xavier Woods for the IC title for the past 2 episodes now. Of course, we haven't watched those matches. This time it is a fatal 4-way TLC match. I think I might turn the ring announcer off for the next one. Jey Uso makes his way to the ring, wants to win his first singles title in WWE at the time of when this game came out. Wants to win that Intercontinental Championship, but he's got a tough match ahead of him. As out next, a man synonymous with the Intercontinental Championship. You think, you type up the word Intercontinental Champion, that man will show up. The show-off, Dolph Ziggler, many great battles with The Miz over the years for that title, and now looks to win it off of the New Day's Xavier Woods. Dolph Ziggler makes his way down in the ring. He also has a tough match ahead of him, and I think the main reason for that is this man. The legendary luchador, the master of the 619, Rey Mysterio, is here. First time we're seeing any of these men this season, so one of them guaranteed to at least get on the board. Will it be Mysterio? We'll have to wait and see. Rey Mysterio now makes his way down to the ring, wants to become Intercontinental Champion. Very high likelihood that he pulls it off, but we're going to have to wait and see as Mysterio makes it to the ring. As finally, let's welcome out the Intercontinental Champion. Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your reigning Intercontinental Champion and feel the power. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Of course, Kofi Kingston, I believe, is on Raw, whereas Woods and Big E are both here on SmackDown. At least I think that's how the draft ended up. I will double check that fact. But I know Big E competed, I think, in a triple threat with Sheamus and Ty Dillinger on this card. Although, on the Nitro card, I didn't point this out. Let me fix my hair, damn it. On the Nitro card, I didn't point it out, but SmackDown's World Heavyweight Champion Adam Cole, for some reason, I don't know why, right? For some reason, Adam Cole was competing in a triple threat on Nitro with, like, Roderick Strong and stuff, and I was, like, really confused by that. New Day rocks! Woods still keeping the New Day spirit alive despite technically the New Day being broken up. But as Woods set to defend his... Sorry that I keep on messing up my hair, by the way. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Woods set to defend his Intercontinental Championship for the first time live here on Brand Warfare. Can Woods pick up at least a point? Let us find out. It's a Fatal 4-Way TLC match. Jey Uso, Dolph Ziggler, Rey Mysterio, and Xavier Woods. Ring the bell, here we go. No pinfalls, no submissions, no counters, no DQs. The only way to win is by climbing the ladder and retrieving the title. Ziggler takes down Woods, Uso takes down Rey. So far, your match of the night, the NXT Championship triple threat between Sting, Owens, and Zayn. Can this match topple it and be NXT and SmackDown? So far, the only two brands with a number one match of the night. SmackDown want to try and stop NXT from getting their second and end up becoming top brand. I still don't think they would actually reach top. I don't know yet. They might reach top brand. I'm not sure. I don't really know how the math is working out as of right now. I will obviously get to that once this match ends and I can tally everything up. Went for a super kick, did Jey Uso. Rey Mysterio counters. Step up enziguri attempt. Blocked. Uso now, look at this. Tilt-a-whirl DDT on Rey. As now Woods and Dolph Ziggler in centre of the ring. Northern Light suplex by Woods. And now Jey Uso, big jumping headbutt to Mysterio. And now Dolph Ziggler kicking away. Woods fighting back. Jey Uso now. Big short arm lariat onto Mysterio as Ziggler now has Woods. And where is he taking him? As Jey Uso has Mysterio. Woods are going to fight back. Mysterio with a forearm to the face. And now Rey Mysterio kicking away to a big soul kick. That's spinning heel kick, not a soul kick. And now Woods in the corner. Ziggler washing the elbow off the face of the champion. Ziggler feeling Woods doesn't deserve to be champion. And now Woods went for a jumping DDT. Ziggler avoided it. And now Ziggler with a strike to the face, lifting him up as Uso and Rey still battling on the outside. Dolph Ziggler drops Woods on the top rope. And a neckbreaker by Jey Uso. Ziggler now just talking down to Xavier Woods. Jey Uso now striking away. Rey fights back. Strike of his own. Forearm and out Rey with this combination. Ziggler went for a chop. Woods fought back. Woods, big jumping diving DDT. Beautiful by Xavier Woods. And now Woods keeping the offense up, and now is he going to go for a powerbomb on Ziggler here? He's got him though. Ziggler's going to counter. Fireman's carry by Mysterio now, and now Mysterio Mysterio, oh my god, launches Jey Uso into the post. Holy fuck. And now Woods went for a splash in the corner. Ziggler moved out the way. And now Jey Uso has Rey Mysterio. Oh my god, Woods! Rikishi driver! And now Ziggler dropping down Woods. Elbow now by Xavier Woods, and now Dolph Ziggler. What's he going to do with... Oh my god! Just stomp in the face, and now Jey Uso. I think Jey realising now, fuck, I've got to climb a ladder if I want to win this match. Let's get to that. Grabbing the ladder for the first time in the match. Woods sent off the rope. Ziggler leapfrogs over. Woods getting caught. Oh my god, Woods got caught up in the ropes. Super kick by Jey Uso. Beautiful super kick, but now Xavier snap suplex on Jey. And now Rey Mysterio gets back into the ring. 2 minutes. Oh my god, Woods and Rey Mysterio on the same wavelength here, pandering to the crowd. Instead of trying to win the damn match, Mysterio now climbing to the top rope, has his eyes on Dolph Ziggler. Here we go, Rey from the top rope, diving no! Oh my god, landing on the fucking ladder. I think he might have broke his legs. Oh no, he's fine. Oh my god, big strike now by Dolph Ziggler. And now Famouser connects on Uso. And Mysterio realising he needs to do something, but no. Dolph throws him over the top rope, and now Dolph Ziggler with an empty ring trying to hit Rey with a ladder. He gets it. Rey's busted open. Ziggler has the ring empty to himself, technically speaking. And now Ziggler climbs. Dolph Ziggler to win the Intercontinental title. Woods realising his title is in jeopardy here. And Xavier Woods tries to stop Dolph Ziggler. Rey now going to try and shove down the ladder. Can he do it? Woods realising that might be smart. Helping him out. Ladder is down. And now, oh my god, back body drop. And now Rey, no, Woods counters. Xavier Woods back into the ring now. And now Woods going to throw Mysterio over the top rope. Oh. And now Woods. Oh, what the fuck is Woods doing? Woods. Oh my god, what a power bomb to the outside. Uso now throws Ziggler over the top rope. Rey, big diving jumping DDT. Similar to what we've seen from Sting earlier on tonight. Jey Uso now going to drop Rey on the hardest part of the ring head first. All men on the outside, no one taking the initiative to go, whoa. There is a ladder and an empty ring there. Rey wants to make sure all of his opponents are down before he goes for it. Hurricane run into the post. Rey now. Rey and Woods both having the same thought. Woods now going to try and get rid of Rey here to retain his title. But Mysterio to the top rope. Rey dives in. Dragon Rana. Holy shit. But Dolph throws Rey in the corner. And now Rey Mysterio fights back. No, Ziggler with a knee lift. Dolph Ziggler now going to throw Rey over the top rope. Woods! Ladder! Not Woods, Jey Uso. No one else is fully recovered. Jey Uso wants to take Ziggler out of the ring though. That might be smart thinking. But Ziggler, playing possum, gets the counter. And now Dolph Ziggler now. Neck breaker countered. Woods. No, fuck's sake, why do I keep calling him Woods? Jey Uso throws Ziggler off the ropes into a Samoan drop. And Rey Mysterio climbs. Mysterio trying to sneak the title here. Can he do it? Rey Mysterio, hands on the belt. Jey has the strength to shove him off the ladder. And another electric chair drop. Rey's going to roll out. Woods back into the ring. Going to throw Uso over the top rope. Now sees Ziggler. Picks up the ladder, but Ziggler. Woo! Big chop. Dolph now has the ladder. And just hits it off the face of Woods. But Uso, oh my god. Jey Uso needs to keep Ziggler down. He can't do it. And oh my god, where did the ladder go? DDT to Jey Uso. I think Uso had a golden opportunity there and he's wasted it. Woods now trying to take the ladder off Ziggler. And he does just that. Ziggler hit with the ladder. Woods now setting it up. Xavier Woods facing the hard cam to retain the Intercontinental title. Ziggler barely to his feet. No one else is. Ziggler needs to stop him. Woods has the belt. Can he do it? Xavier Woods. No, Ziggler. Still trying. He can't get it. Rey now. Rey's back in. But it's too late. As Xavier Woods retains the Intercontinental Championship in a great match. And I'm very conflicted. I don't know what match I found more entertaining. This or the NXT title match. Oh, that's actually a difficult one, you know. This might be the closest matchup. Not matchup, this is the closest of two matches we've had. Woods retains the Intercontinental Championship, picks up a point. Will he be going home with 4 or going home with 3? I genuinely can't think. Because I got to make a decision now. I'm trying to go through the highlights and the kind of OMG moments. Do you know what? The only thing is I don't have any complaints about the NXT title match, but my only complaint about this match, the ending felt a little bit lackluster. Therefore, I am going to say your match of the night is the NXT Championship Triple Threat match between Sting, Zayn and Owens, with this being a very close second. So with that being said, I'm going to go tally up the points and I'll come back with the results. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after tallying up the results, a couple of big points to note. First, NXT. Well, actually, I'll go over your order for matches of the night. So the best match, NXT's Triple Threat for the title. SmackDown follows it with the IC title TLC match. Then McIntyre and Taker and Hell in a Cell. And your worst match of the night, unfortunately, Shelton Benjamin and Chris Jericho for the UK belt in 2 out of 3 falls. Now, your current brand of the season is NXT on a whopping 7 points. Followed by SmackDown on 5 points. Nitro on 4. And Raw on only 2 points. Not great for Raw. As well as that, we now have a standalone Superstar of the season. Of course, in the last episode, it came down to, you know, a tag team like 5 people. Now, your sole Superstar of the season thus far on 6 points, the NXT World Champion, Sting. Falling behind him, no one on 5 points. It's a bunch of Superstars on 4 points, including the WWE Champion. Actually, I don't think he's WWE Champion anymore. As Aleister Black, I do believe, defeated him. Let me double check this. Yes, no longer the WWE Champion, but the former WWE Champion, AJ Styles, on 4 points. As well as him, the NXT North American Champion, Elias. Samoa Joe, the new WCW World Heavyweight Champion, after defeating Roman Reigns this episode without obviously watching it. Adam Cole, SmackDown's World Heavyweight Champion, and Braun Strowman. But Sting, the current frontrunner for Superstar of the season, as well as his brand NXT. Quite fitting that NXT won on their own pay-per-view. But with that, oh my god, the mic went really loud. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next Friday for episode 4 of Brand Warfare, where we will, of course, I'm trying to think what pay-per-view it is, because I've not actually set it up. So, I guess you'll have to find out, as will I. But of course, there will also be the first of 3 Superstar Shake-Ups. But that being said, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next Friday for some more WWE 2K Brand Warfare.